Oh, wait. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Um, as you know, I've been showing you all the products that I've been promoting. All my products, anyway. Um, a lot of things I created. Wow. Never gave up on me, you know. And as I told you, the things that I created that I end up sharing with society, you know, I started with my family, which is my children. You know, I have my children have all different types of her type. Okay, my children, like I had showed you, if you've been going through a timeline on her. When I was saying how I did not even know the Wayans brothers, and I am the owner, sole owner of Warner Brothers. I always have been. Anyway, before the Warner, after the Warner Brothers. So, and I'm the second owner. So anyway, and that song that says, "We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're colored." Give us a high five. I put it on here. I wrote that song and that skit and stuff. When it first aired in the early 80s, it showed my sons and their cousins because they are happy. They were singing and they are brothers. And they are colored. And then I had each one give them a high five because all of them are considered black. Although they look different because they mixed. They're mixed in race. And as you know, when you're mixed in race, whether it's Latino, Hispanic, white, whatever it is, and you're mixed with anything black, what they call you? Black. Any race that's mixed with black, automatically tag you black. You know? Automatically. So, my eyes are really itching. So anyway, I just part of the situation. The other thing I want to speak of is going to be quick. I'm not going to linger on about certain things. As you know, I'm the sole owner of Motown. I had already put in the works for the Motown building and the house next to it to be destroyed. Also to sell, not to sell anything else from Motown. No more Motown music is going to be promoted. I've been told them to stop doing that. These people thought I was joking. And whoever put out for those sales again, I'm going to personally sue them because I am the owner. And I said no more sales. How dare they? How dare they? My mother and father are deceased because of all those people that sung for Motown. I didn't like none of those people. A couple of those people from Motown told the truth. I got to take it back, Lord. I'm sorry for saying everybody. The majority. And some people told, you know. And some people tried to explain. But y'all took something from me that was very most important in my life. I was the only child they had, for one. And then they turned around and killed my grandparents, all this other stuff. They did all this crap and still ended up with nothing. Y'all stole my mama clothes, my daddy's stuff, my stuff. Well, we know, I've been a success since I was a child, and all my works have been proven. Didn't stop me from prevailing, but they kept trying to break my spirit and my heart. They did that on purpose, you know. I don't like anybody that ever was employed by Motown. So at the same time, it was full of crap, you know. Now, I'm not the only one that went through stuff, or somebody else, other people that had other people that was employed by Motown. And if you look at some of those pictures when you go to the Motown site, you could tell which artist was really kind of young. And someone else was going through stuff too. But my hurt was because of, they killed my mom and dad and my grandparents. Um, and see, my mom and dad, before they got killed, didn't want anything to do with Motown. They tried to work with the people, tried to do this. And those people's messing up, one doing right, one showing up, getting sassy, smart mouthed, as if they supposed to get paid for not doing nothing. Like acting like people dumb or something. Oh, I already did the recording. Man, you can give me some money right now. No, you don't get paid until you do a damn show. And it's still like that to this day. Anybody did any music before you go to a studio or anything? Even a comedy show. Well, that's different. Because that's a different type of recording. But music. You go into the studio before so you can sell your music to the public. You don't get no money. You don't start getting money till you start selling it. My daddy was booking shows. Proof of everything was there. The government had got those books. Everything. They wasn't showing up. One group would show up, and this person show up, and this one wouldn't show up. My dad and them was giving them money to show up at places, and one thing after another, you know. I gave so many people a chance to do right themselves. Just, like I tell everybody, regardless of if I met you through my past, my current, and whatever's going on, I am a part of every one of you all lives. That's why I'll be telling everybody what I went through, how y'all know about me, and just sit back and think. If I tell you about that night, I can't go into too much detail. Kind of saved myself. I probably been dead too. But, because something I had no knowledge of. Very smart girl. I'm very smart. Very smart. You know. But I went into all that hip stuff. You know. But again, like I say, imagine life without me. Imagine if I never would have, imagine if I would have died with my mother and father. You know? It wouldn't have been no UAE. UAE was nothing. Just dirt and sand dunes. What would the United States really would have been? What would have the United States really would have been? Y'all wouldn't have no social media. All these iPhones and Android stuff and all the medical discoveries I made. for your heart, for your eyes. All my cancer discoveries, stuff I done did for NASA. There's so much stuff I made. Other stuff I done made better. Other things, just so much. But Motown gotta go. Everything else can be sustained, but no more Motown. Nothing. No more promoting on social media. You will not be able to use those songs for commercial or any type of use because it's not going to be on here anymore. No promoting of any Motown music, sounds, anything. I'm the sole owner of Motown. I own all the music. I told them to stop that, but they thought I was dead. That ain't shit. Nothing from Motown will be promoted ever again. Back to hell where it spawned from. My grandma, my granddad, and them. Also, it broke my great grandmama's heart. They dead because of those people. And I'm alive because God put something in me. And I saved myself. I always knew the correct everything. When people talked about anatomy, I knew the right things I knew the correct stuff for anatomy. Okay? I knew this was breast. These were not boobs. I knew that your end right there, that's anal. Not, your rectum. I didn't know about this and vagina, what they say, the P word. I mean, I knew the correct anatomical words for body parts. So when people were saying all that stuff and that commotion, shooting, fighting happened, all that, God damn it, I ran out the door crying, looking for animals, but I knew about some money. I had a stranger take me to the bank to try to get some money. I was going to get that money out the bank. That much I know. I flagged this man down. I didn't know it was a white man. I said, they're not going to kill my mama and daddy. I need some money. I give you some. I gave the man some money out of my pocket. Because I always had some money. Because I always used to have to keep snacks and all that. So I always had to have money because I always would need something to eat. I gave us, I give you all this. It was more than just that white man was with him. To take you to the bank. They said, the bank right there. I said, okay. This ain't no banks open right now. So I got to get in there. I got to get in the bank. And they know who I was. The man said, what you are? I remember like yesterday.